Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, I am your host, J-Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, we were preparing to complete the last of the law. As was pointed out to me, though, we did miss some missions that we need to backtrack and take on. First one here comes from Master Sergeant Corum.
It's a relief to see you here, my lord. Don't mind the troops sulking. Being reduced to cannon fodder isn't sitting well with them. This prison is far more dangerous than we originally thought, and far older. Many of these vaults were constructed thousands of years before the Republic came. Imagine the secrets inside.
You mean imprisoned inside?
I doubt whoever built those vaults just filled them with loot.
Yes, the contents of these vaults tend to be more dangerous than valuable, as we've discovered. We've been blasting open the older vaults in hopes that whatever horrors were locked away might turn on the Republic guards. In one vault we discovered ancient war droids. Ungrateful wretches that vaporized my men on the spot. Now they're on the warpath.
Why were they imprisoned?
What were a bunch of old battle droids doing locked up?
Perhaps for exhibiting the same genocidal tendencies they've been demonstrating all week. Still, they may have their uses. Those droids properly controlled would be invaluable. However, our reprogramming spikes need to be inserted manually. I've lost 30 men trying to dominate the ancient droids. Validating in a way, but these massacres are crippling us. I need your help uploading those spikes.
I'll fix your mistake.
There may yet be a way to recover from your blunder.
Once installed, the spikes are designed to make the droids target only people wearing Republic Guard uniforms. Until then, though, those droids will be extremely hostile. If they get you in their sights, they won't let up. And they don't miss.
The next mission we need to grab is from one Captain Rago.
Seriously, Captain, you gotta stop sending your men down here. I'm running out of places to hide the bodies.
Then fight me, you coward! We'll see how long you... Hello? Hello? My lord, you must do something. That madman is disrupting my mission and butchering my men.
Your mission?
What is it you're trying to do here?
I've been pulled from more civilized fronts to facilitate the release of our prisoners here. This dungeon houses many loyal Imperials. My orders are to retrieve the prison records so we might find and liberate these patriots. The problem is, a group of escaped cyborgs calling themselves the New Men have taken up residence where those records are kept. They're slaughtering my men.
Cyborgs?
Who are these new men?
Misguided savages who revere the union of man and machine. I've heard they adorn their droids with their victims' extremities. The names and locations of thousands of Imperial prisoners are stored in those records. We must obtain them. My lord, I beseech you. You're the only one with the strength to get past those psychopaths.
I'll show these upstarts the true might of the Sith Empire.
The records can be accessed via the Central Records Terminal in the Prisoner Transfer Station. The Republic may still have a presence there. Remember, the New Men are the worst of the worst. Cybernetically linked to each other, metal spines full of adrenals. Try to shoot first.
Alright, we need to use the Prison Records Terminal. Closest one to us right now is Vault K66, so let's go ahead and reprogram those ancient war droids. Alright, we've now gone ahead and reprogrammed all the ancient war droids that we need to. This area down here leads to a Nikto hideout. I'm not sure if this is an area we're supposed to be in too far past this, but there is that. Let's go ahead and make our way back over to Sergeant Corum and let him know that the job is done.
The droids appear to have lost interest in us. No doubt they're hunting down their new prey. Now the Republic can enjoy being slaughtered by these antiquated tools of destruction. I'm in your debt.
Be careful about what you set loose in the future.
Wise words. I don't think I have the manpower to suffer another incident like this. Now that those droids aren't shooting us anymore, we may be able to deactivate a few and study them more closely. In time, we may even be able to replicate their technology. Belsavis is more intriguing than I feared.
Alright. Let's go ahead and make our way then over to a pertinent find and use the Prison Records Terminal. Alright, the cyborgs have been taken care of. Let's go ahead and use this terminal here to find out where all those Imperial loyalists are.
The Imperials can't get their hands on that data! Open fire!
Oh! Republic shock troop reinforcements? Silly, silly people. We can now return to Captain Rago, let him know the good news.
I have the prison records.
Let me see. Registries, cell block numbers, access codes. It's all here. Perfect. I'll have this information transmitted to every Imperial officer on Belsavis. I assume it all went smoothly.
Well, not quite. I was ambushed.
There were Republic troopers waiting for me.
And yet you still managed to return. Impressive. You've guaranteed the freedom of countless Imperials. Our brothers and sisters will soon be free. Thank you.
Alright. Got some influence gained with Vet. Now we can go ahead and work on the last of the law. Alright, after taking care of all the prison guards here in this area, we're now one-on-one with Marshal Ruger.
Well, now, there's two ways you can leave, Imperial. Cuffed down or feet first.
You've got it backwards.
I'm walking away from this. You won't be so lucky.
Feet first it is.
Alright, Ruger. You and me, buddy. And Vet, but I don't know if you really want to count her. Annihilate! Yep, thought so.
All right, hold your gloating. Get it over with.
Didn't expect you to quit.
You're awfully eager to die.
No, I'm just disinclined to make a show of it.
Ruger! Come in, Ellis Ruger. This is Warden Grawl. We're taking fire and can't reach your position. What's your status?
Hello, Warden.
Roger that. This is Ellis Ruger. Wish I could help, but I'm busy dying for a worthless cause. Over.
You're not Ruger. What's going on? Wait, I've seen you on our cameras. What do you want?
Oh. I don't want credits. Don't necessarily want bloodshed either. Between the two, though.
My only desire is to watch your face as I do this.
You monster! Ellis Ruger! He was the last hope for law and order on Belsavis! I won't forget this! Warden Grawl, out!
Alright, we can now return to Lord Metachas and let him know that Ellis Ruger, the last hope for law and order on Belsavis, is dead by our hand.
That was a rare occasion. We had half their numbers and still handed them their heads. Ruger must have been furious. I can only imagine the thrill of snuffing out his life.
Ruger's history. Now what?
What do we move on to now?
I will fortify our landing zone and feed the riot. If you'll excuse me, duty calls. I must re-establish contact with Commander Callum.
Lord Medishas. Come in, Lord Medishas.
I am here, Commander Callum. What is your will?
Ellis Ruger was blocking our signal. Your men re-established contact once he fell, but I've heard nothing from our other operations groups. Captain Van Dorn must be reached. Our mission is still in jeopardy.
Is there a new threat?
I've defeated Ruger. The Republic's dealing with the riot. What's left?
The Republic may be the least of our worries in this prison.
Lord Medishas is right. That's why he'll defend the landing zone against further Republic interference. You will perform the rendezvous.
Captain Van Dorn was last seen in the high security wing. Find his camp, but be wary. The Republic is conducting strange experiments with the inmates there.
Oh? Biological experiments? That doesn't sound very noble for a Republic. Fine then. Let's go ahead and report to Captain Van Dorn. That is also the location where we'll locate the enemy. Alright, we've arrived here at the high security section of Belsavus. High security, I mean, it must mean this gigantic wall. Let's go ahead and report into Captain Van Dorn, who's right over here.
Captain Van Dorn, Commander Callum sent me to assist.
Operations Group 4's honored, my lord. I'm happy to report that our prisoner release program's on schedule. We've hit only one hiccup, really. The prisoners here, they're gangs of rabid aliens, formerly members of some Republic experiment. The gangs attack the Republic as planned, but they're also tormenting our boys. Now there's a large number of berserk aliens between us and the Dread Masters.
Then how will we get them out?
The prison break needs a clear escape route.
Not to worry. Operations Group 4's on the job. We'll have those aliens killed or back in their cells in no... excuse me. Captain Van Dorn speaking. Dead? All of them? No, that's impossible. Well, stop blabbering and... Sergeant! Sergeant! The alien gangs have wiped out Operations Group 4. We've lost control of this wing.
You screwed up, Captain.
A child could see the danger of unleashing hordes of frenzied aliens.
I followed Commander Callum's orders exactly. Still, this can be fixed. I knew these aliens were brutal. That's why we released them. But they've crossed the line. Carve up their top gangs and make the aliens fear us. Then we'll be able to evacuate the Dread Masters.
Stay here and secure the outpost. Leave the prisoners to me.
Thank you. Gun for the Gamorreans, Anomids, and Gand. They're the fiercest scum of the bunch. Kill enough members of each gang, and they'll learn to respect the Empire.
Alright. Got that flashpoint droid over there. We've also got our heroic here.
The Republic's been conducting. Xenophobia.
Ava Selden.
The aliens. Did you see them? Tearing everyone to pieces. They're frenzied, bloodthirsty. Tore through my military escort in half a minute. I didn't know aliens could be so violent.
You're no longer in danger.
I know, but... well, it's good you're here. Captain Van Dorn's been undressing me with his eyes ever since I arrived. I shouldn't even be here, but Darth Malgus insisted. He said my task pertains to the Empire's future. These alien gangs are pawns in a Republic-engineered domination experiment, forced to fight each other in the name of Republic science.
Really? Interesting.
Knowledge of certain species' strengths and weaknesses could prove vital in the coming war. I'm surprised we didn't think of it first.
Yes, my lord. Darth Malgus actually sent me here to eliminate their head start. With the Republic's findings, we'd have months, maybe years' worth of insight into alien behavior. Plus, we could expose the Republic's dirty secret. I hate to ask, but I can't go back out there. Could you retrieve the Republic's domination experiment research?
The research will be ours.
Leave that to me.
Thank you. It's about time we know what the Republic's been working on.
Alright. Rock and Hard Place, recover the experiment data.
This Republic unit was destroyed as well, sir. No survivors.
I was hoping they'd wipe each other out. Notify me if you hear anything else. Glad you're here. The Ratataki, the wildest alien prisoners in the Republic's little zoo, have finally overstepped their bounds. The savages have claimed the planet for themselves, call it New Ratatak. They say they'll kill everyone, Republic and Empire alike.
Hardly a serious threat.
They're no match for Imperial troops. They can't hold out for long.
They've taken a factory and started making weapons. What they lack in skill, they make up for in initiative. Right now, they're content to slaughter the Republic, but once they've stockpiled enough armaments, we'll be next on their dance card.
about these armaments.
What are they arming themselves with?
Crude blades, mostly, but they scavenge weapons off their victims, too. They're masters of ambush. They don't fear us or the Republic. The Ratataki only respect strength and ferocity, areas in which I understand you excel. We need someone to kill their leadership, wreck their little factory, and put those aliens in their place. I respectfully request your assistance.
They will regret their arrogance. Leave this to me.
I look forward to seeing your methods in action. You'll need to take out both the leaders and the machines in the factory. There can be no chance of them rebuilding.
Alright, defeat Ratataki warlords and Ratataki factory machines. What's going on here? This guy was like dancing in the background of the last cutscene. Okay, let's see here. We've got Gand gang members, Gamoran gang members, and Animate gang members. Locate the enemy, gearing up, and Belsavus Reborn's down there. Still have a ways to go before we get to that one. Time to go exploring again. I was just wrapping up my exploration of the high security section of Belsavus when I came upon this Imperial station here with a whole bunch of quests here for us. Let's go through each one. First up, Corporal Haddon.
The Republic was expecting us. It's like they knew our attack plan.
Quit flapping and get me a casualty count.
My lord, Corporal Haddon, Operations Group 3. What's left of it anyway. The Republic's all over us. Thanks to their advanced surveillance network, we can't even scratch our noses, much less blow anything up.
I take it you're with demolitions.
Got a list of targets ripe for slagging, but the Republic's always in our way. We've located the surveillance network's power generators. They go down, the Republic goes blind. Trouble is, we can't get near them. But you could. If you knock out the power generators, we'll do the rest.
Consider it done.
I'll take those generators apart with my bare hands if I have to.
The Republic's not stupid. Expect the generators to be crawling with security. We'll regroup here.
Next up, we've got Lord Shar.
Such power, such potential. The things I could teach you. I am Lord Shar, but please call me whatever you like.
It is an honor to work with you.
Yes, likewise. Perhaps you can help me find an old acquaintance, Lord Raxus. Dear man, very vigorous in his time. Imprisoned here some 20 years ago. Seems the terms of his release were omitted from the Treaty of Coruscant.
You want me to free him?
Not exactly. Raxus was a known radical, had several enemies in the Dark Council, was marked for death when the Jedi captured him. Whoever slays him is all but guaranteed the Dark Council's favor. And mine.
Sounds like you'll benefit from this as well.
Raxus and I were close once. I was young, impressionable. A demonstration of my loyalties is long overdue. Lord Raxus is a cunning Sith, very influential with the rabble here. He's amassed a considerable following. These thralls will protect Raxus with their lives. Consider them equally expendable.
Alright, defeat Lord Raxus. Now we got N471 here.
You're telling me they're invisible? I will handle it.
Alright, defeat a whole bunch of troops there, apparently. We've also got a mission from Major Locke here.
My lord, the Empire cannot survive without the strength of the Sith to rest on. I'm sure you've heard of the Republic's so-called domination experiments, alien pitted against alien to see who's the strongest. The experiments collapsed when the prison break started, and the aliens scattered, but the esteemed Darth Fastus has sent me to resume the trials.
Why restart them? We've got better things to do.
What is Darth Fastus's interest in the domination trials?
Darth Fastus wants to gather enough aliens to resume and improve the experiments, using genetic modification to create the perfect alien fighters. Problem is, the freed aliens have split into gangs, and they're not fond of the idea of being experimented on.
I can see that.
I get the feeling the subjects of the experiments don't get as much of a thrill out of it as the observers.
I said the aliens weren't fond of the experiments. That was only mostly true. We had one group interested, Gamorrean gang, the Fire Eaters. Their leader, Kazak Hearn, had agreed to help round up the other aliens when the other gangs joined against him and captured his lieutenants. We can't restart the experiments without his help, and he won't help unless his lieutenants are freed. Want to go show some aliens the Empire's power?
It is a certainty.
Appreciate it. I simply don't have the manpower to take on all these gangs. Kazak Hearn's lieutenants are scattered throughout the old experiment grounds. They'll be under heavy guard, so be careful.
Alright, free 4 Fire Eater lieutenants. We've got Major Charkron here.
In the final years of the reign of Adjutant Paul, 5 Dark Lords explored the machine, the Wraith Box. One burned in purple flame, another vanished from sight. 2 brothers slew each other, and only one Sith returned to Korriban. From the Chronicles. A Major Guard Chakron, Imperial Reclamation Service. It's an honor, my lord.
I don't recognize the quotes.
I do not understand you.
The Chronicles of Lord Skache, one of the more obscure translations. I've found it inspiring as we explore Belsavis. My team excavated a tunnel and an alien device of unknown purpose. We call it the Wraith Box, after the device from the Adjutant Paul legend. It disintegrated 3 of my men, but the tunnel carvings suggest it grants great power.
What do we know about it?
What have you uncovered?
We're not sure. It radiates on a different wavelength every 6 seconds, and reacts to organic contact. It's at least 10,000 years old. I believe the device is incomplete. When the breakout started, the prisoners went scrounging for salvage. They had no idea what they had. If the pieces can be recovered and the Wraith Box restored, the Reclamation Service would be proud to see it in the hands of a Sith.
Deal.
I agree to your terms.
And so the mighty descended into darkness to seek the secrets long forgotten. Good luck.
Alright. Find some Wraith Box components there. Now, this person over here is for the group phase. That's for Belsavis Reborn. We don't want to do that just yet. So plenty of missions here to take on now. Why don't we go ahead and work first on the 3 heroics we have. First up, A Rock in a Hard Place. Now the mission here for A Rock in a Hard Place is to recover the experiment data. Sounds simple enough. Got some people here to kill. Let's kill them! Alright, recovering the data now. And A Rock in a Hard Place now complete. See, it was simple. Pretty simple. Just kill all the people around and grab the data. Next up, we've got Lights Out. Now for Lights Out, we need to destroy a whole bunch of generators and defeat Field Commander Honor. Once again, seems pretty simple here. Just destroy a whole bunch of these structures and kill a lot of people. And, oh yeah, lots of people here. Where am I? I'm all the way in the south. Awesome! Alright, defeating the field commander now. Excellent. Grab the goodies, and then, of course, destroy the main generator here. And the heroic here should be complete at this point. Excellent. Lights Out is now finished. Final heroic for us is Old Enemies. This is us taking on the other Sith Lord that has recently been released from prison here. And all we need to do is kill said Sith Lord. Welcome back. We are just in the middle of defeating Lord Raxus here, and ow. Good night. Old Enemy is now complete. We're not getting any more chatter from our mission givers anymore. I'm not sure if that's a change in the game or not, but all heroics now completed, at least the ones that we've taken. I think there's still 1 or 2 remaining left on the planet. Let's go ahead now and fast travel back over to the Imperial Domination Outpost and start working on these regular missions. Alright, we have finished the stealth mission, Invisible Threat. We're now going to go ahead and work on gearing up and scientific endeavors. Alright, we're down here at the lower levels of an excavated Rakata vault. We're looking for the 3 pieces to the Wraith box. I just found the 3rd piece. Looking for the other 2 right now. There's the first one. Looking for the 2nd now. Where would number 2 be? Not around here, apparently. Ah, number 2. The glowing thingy. We're fighting against the Kalish here. A new species that we have not yet met. Grab that 2nd component. And now we can assemble the Wraith box inside the tunnel area. What secrets lay in wait for those who assemble the Wraith box? Alright, repairing the Wraith box now. And that's it. We can now return to Major Charkron. Okay, thought there was going to be a cutscene. Guess not. Alright, we're freeing the last of the fire lieutenants now. As soon as we defeat this last Cathar member. Excellent. Okay. Now that we've got all that taken care of here, why don't we go ahead and drop off all these missions over at the Imperial Outpost and then work on gearing up.
The stealth troopers and their commanders have been taken care of. The Fire Eater lieutenants are free.
Yes, so I've heard. Excellent news. Except for one small complication. Kazakh Ern's control over his Fire Eaters wasn't as strong as we presumed. A faction has rebelled and is attacking Kazakh's forces. The Fire Eaters are no use to us if they wipe each other out.
Are we sure we want these guys for the domination experiments?
Believe it or not, their vicious unpredictability is an asset. I hate to ask another thing of you, but I want our full weight behind Kazakh Ern. The rebelling Gamorreans must be defeated.
I will take care of that.
Thank you very much. You're a credit to the Empire.
The Wraith box is reassembled, and it activated on its own. Whether it'll work again, I can't say.
I registered the power surge from here. You experienced an alien device of rejuvenation and rebirth. We'll take it back to Drummond Cast to study, but you may have seen it function for the last time.
All right.
You're good to go.
We need to defeat 12 rebelling Gamorreans. Sounds simple enough. All right, defeating the last of the Gamorreans now. All dead. I'll take those goodies there as well. Thanks very much. And we'll return to Major Locke.
It was quite a fight.
Yes, Kazakh Ern has just made contact with us. His gang is eager for revenge, and those who remain are extremely loyal. We'll have the experiments up and running again in no time. The Empire... No, I cannot thank you enough for your help.
Excellent. Why don't we go ahead and finish up this episode with gearing up. Alright, taking care of the last of the Ratataki factory machines. We can now return back to Captain Habaz and let them know that mission is accomplished here.
It's done. The machines, the Ratataki leadership, all of it. I took care of them.
Excellent. I knew you were the perfect person for the job. I should have sent a holo crew to record it. The Ratataki will give us a wide berth after your little demonstration.
Anyone in my place would have done the same thing.
Perhaps, but without your flair. In the future, you should take more pride in your work.
Excellent. Gearing up is now complete. That leaves us with just our storyline missions: Breaking the Herd, where we need to defeat Gand gang members and Gand equipment and locate the enemy, finding the records room. But that, my friends, will be next time. Hey everyone, J2 John Jeremy here, and thanks for watching. Check out another video from yours truly, or take a look at the playlist for this series. If you haven't done so already, click on the logo to subscribe and keep track of this channel. Until next time, so long and take care.